chapter 1, verse 4. And the Gothic reads, Sai gadrafstida ons ana ale aglon unsere. I marima wis gadrafstian thans in alem aglon thech thogat lecht vise gadrafstide sium silvans framgoda. So this sai at the beginning, it means that man who, and the e links it to a masculine noun from the previous verse, and that noun happens to be God. So we can say God who, or that one who, gadrafstida ons, comforted us. Either is the sort of weak past tense form, and it means who comforted, he comforted rather, us, uns, us. And then we don't need to translate this dative phrase because the dative is extra information, but it's obviously part of the sentence, so we do kind of need to. It says, Ana ale aglon unsere. So, ale aglon unsere, these are all datives, and ana means in, so it's like in, ana, all, alle, aglon, anguish, and then unsere, our. So this next bit is a bit complicated. I marima wis gadrafstian thans. So e is a particle that we can translate normally as so that, and the verb that comes after it is usually the subjunctive. And the subjunctive is used for anything that is not real. So this word marima, which is highlighted, it's boldened, whereas the indicative form, which is not the subjunctive form, would be marum, and we would translate marum as we are able to. We would translate marima as we would be able to, because it's subjunctive. So I marima would be so that we would be able to, and we there is just the pronoun. Now Gothic is a pro-drop language because it's inflectional, so all of the information of we would be able to is contained in the ending of marima. So we don't need the word wis there. And when they include the pronoun wis, which you can tell is related to the English word we, that means they're doing it for emphasis. It's so that we may be able to. And what are they needing to be able to do? So we've got a verb that's underlined here and boldened. So that means it's infinitive according to our colour scheme. So gadrafstian means to comfort. So I marima wis gadrafstian means so that we may be so that we may be able to comfort. And who are they going to comfort? The thing they're going to be comforting is whatever is in red, the next thing in red, which in this case is thans, because that's the object of the sentence. So thans just means those or those men. So I marima wis gadrafstian thans means so that we may be able to comfort those men. In alem aglom. So in, now it can be tempting to think it means all, and sometimes it does, but in this case it means whole. So in all of the anguish. Through the comfort, or through that comfort. And now this bit here is a bit complicated with the thesai. Thesai gadrastidesium. So this is a dative, it's a dative article, and it's feminine singular. This links it back, the e particle links it back to a feminine singular noun from the previous sentence, and the one of them we have here is gathlecht, because aglom is a plural. So this means that this thesai, which means by or from or with this thing, and we know that this thing is referring to the comfort from the last line. So by which we were comforted, or we are comforted. And this which is the comfort mentioned in the last line. So through which we were comforted, or we are comforted, silvans, ourselves, from God, or by God. So if we go from the start to the end again, what we have here is Sai gadrafstida uns ana alle aglon unsere, I marima wis gadrafstian thans, in allem aglon, therdo gathleg, these gadrafstidesium silvans from Gotha. So what this means is, to go from the beginning, He who comforted us in all our anguish, so that we may be able to comfort those in all anguishes through the comfort by which we were comforted ourselves by God. So they're saying that Paul and Timothy are saying that God helped them so that they in turn could help others, as they are doing with that letter. So I hope this has helped you understand the Gothic a bit better. There are some things that are quite difficult. If you, especially these e particles at the end of these words, these enclitics on sai and these, and then you've got this floating particle e here, which might be a bit confusing to people. If they are, and you still don't understand how we translate this sentence, feel free to ask questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer you. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you for the next verse. Bye.